What's up, y'all? This your boy Markey Chukes with the Markey Chukes Show, along with my co-host Travis Monfort. And today we're talking insurance. And today we have in the studio with us Rob Perkins from Prime America Life Insurance. Prime America Insurance. And well, you and Rob.
Yeah, you and I were talking earlier. Talk to the people about the importance of having insurance.
Well, I think insurance is something that is an afterthought with most people, because you're living your life day to day. Things happen, and I get a lot of calls where people want to cancel their insurances, whatever type it is, because times are tight. Mm-hmm. But I like to tell a lot of my clients that, listen, if it comes down between cable and the insurance, let's get rid of the cable. Mm-hmm. Let's quit smoking. Let's cut out some of the other things, because the insurance is there for the just in case factor. People don't wake up in the morning and just be like, you know what, I think I'm going to get in an accident. Things happen, and that insurance is there mainly for the people that you leave behind and the people who you are responsible for. So I think it's a big advantage for you to have that, especially if you want to care and you have responsibility.
Mm-hmm. And I know, like, with me, when I was in college, there was a fire in a dorm, and a lot of the people didn't have insurance, and people didn't even realize to have renter's insurance. Renter's insurance, it was up to like $25,000. Renter's insurance, it's like $10 a month. Yeah. So that's something that people don't realize, that, how easily will you blow $10 a month when you could have put this into your home, and if you have that accident, then all of your materials are covered. So do you also deal with renters and homeowners insurance, or are you more life insurance?
Yeah, we have a program that helps people with renters insurance, because I think that's important, because it's cheaper to have the renter insurance than the price of replacing a laptop, a television, a DVD player, all your clothes, your furniture, so $10 a month, and you can get all that replaced without the pain and suffering of, not only have I lost all my belongings, but now I got to figure out how I'm going to pay for all this.
Mm-hmm. So how does a person even, I know, but we just make sure everyone understands how simple it is to set up a conference with you or meeting with you or whatever to get insurance, to get that information that they need to know of what they need covered and how much it'll cost them to get it all covered.
Yeah, you can come out to my office at 1700 Finley Road. It's also State Route 81 right here in Lima, Ohio. I also have, you can call my cell, area code 419-302-6340. And what I like to do is sit down and give people what we call a financial needs analysis. It's complimentary, it's customized, but most important, it's confidential. So you'll be able to see a total picture of where you're at, what you need, and I'm only going to suggest things that you need to make sure that it works for you and your family.
Now, the reason why we brought Rob in to talk about insurance is because here recently in the news, there have been a lot of house fires in the area. And in situations like that, you never know. Well, you can never say, you know what, Tuesday, I know it's going to be a fire at my house. I know it, Tuesday. Right. You never know about things like that. And in a couple of the past fires we've heard about, those people didn't have insurance. So it's like, it's something that you really never think about until it's too late. So right now, this segment is just for it's almost an awareness campaign we got going on about fire safety and about insurance and the whole ball of wax of that thing, because a lot of people are losing out. You know what I'm saying? You can never replace a picture that's been burnt or anything like that. Right. But you know what I'm saying? But you can't replace a life either. But with life insurance, you know what I'm saying? If you lose your clothes or whatnot, you can be able to replace those clothes or whatnot. And did I say life insurance? Yeah. I meant renter's insurance. But renter's insurance, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of people know where I'm going with this, because I'm sure you've been approached by insurance agencies or agents, and they've talked to you. And I'm like, if you're like myself, at the time you're really not hearing that until you really think, until it's in your face. So That's all I want to get at. Something you want to say?
Well, and I think you did touch on something that's important is life insurance. And I can tell you why, like you, I used to take it for granted. But then when I got in this business 6 years ago, my cousin, who I was very close to, a year older than me, passed away. And we thought she had the proper amount of insurance for her burial, and come to find out that she was about $20,000 short. So our family had to have fundraisers, and, you know, more chickens have died for people's causes in the African-American community to raise money just to handle her burial. But she left behind 5 children. So now there was a big turmoil within my family on, are we going to break up the kids? Who going to take the kids? And the issue wasn't that we didn't want the kids. The issue was, like, who can afford to feed 5 extra miles? You know, so it's really important that we take a look at ourselves and say the insurance, and I get this a lot from young guys too. I don't want my loved ones to have that money and go get with some other guy. And you got to understand that if you have a family, no, I hear it a lot. When you have, right. When you have a family and you have responsibility, I would rather have them worrying about what kind of ceremony you're going to have versus will we keep our house, how we going to pay for the kids' tuition, how we going to have uniforms for the kids, how we going to eat, because most households today are dual income. So the loss of an income or the loss of the possessions in that home, if you're renting, can be devastating, because that's more money that has to go out for the families.
Right. Now, we were talking about something earlier about the and how that ties in with insurance too. Okay. The shipwreck.
Right. Yeah. We just kind of switching up tracks here with me. Let me wrap this up with this. Check out in some insurance, people. That's what we're trying to get at with this, because it's so important. We love for you to go holler at Rob, because he came on the show, gave us some time, gave us some wisdom and stuff like that. So definitely give a holler at him. We'll have his information on at the end of the segment. But if not him, if you know someone that does insurance, get that information, because it's so important, not only for yourself, but for your loved ones as well, the loved ones that you may leave behind, or if an incident happens at your home, for your loved ones to be able to bounce back from any type of incidents that could possibly happen. No one plans on accidents. That's why it's called an accident.
Yes.
What we were talking about earlier today was this shipwreck that happened over in Italy. I'm not sure if you're up on that at all, but there was the captain of the ship had bailed out on the ship. And I didn't know. I've always heard the statement that the captain goes down with the ship. Yes. I thought that was just something that people say. Like, this guy is like in serious trouble because he bailed out on the ship, and like the Coast Guard was talking to him, trying to make him get back on the boat to go help people. My question to you all is, would you get back out there and try to help people? I mean, to me, I was looking like, hey, there's no need for one extra person to drown. I mean, but maybe that made me look wrong. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all do in a situation like that? I mean, do you really try to go back in there and save everybody else? I mean, what do you think?
Well, I think that it's part of his occupation. When you're the captain of the ship, that denotes leadership, and like you said, you and I both heard that growing up. The captain goes down with the ship, so you knew that was a prerequisite when you got the job. That if it goes down, I'm supposed to be the last one on the boat.
But this is not I'm not saying there's a little boat. I'm talking cruise ship. I mean, I'm talking like, it's like 4,200 people on board, something like that. So right. You gonna go back in and you gonna do your job? Or when does your job stop? I mean, when do you punch out? Well, that's what I'm thinking. When is, I hit the time clock once the ship starts.
I guess it depends on how dedicated you are to the job. I mean, I think of I put a captain of the ship in the same position as a pastor. You want your pastor to be there for you through thick and thin, ups and downs, what's going on with the congregation or what's going on with his personal life. You still need him to be a rock for you. So in that case, I would say he should have went back on the boat. Okay,
so Markey, if the barbershop is sinking, do you come in? Are you saving Will and the people that's getting their hair? I mean, I don't know. I mean, when what happens, Markey?
Oh, well, I would hope that Will is fast enough to move with me. And you know what I'm saying? I don't. Is that a law or something? Is he gonna get in trouble for that?
Yeah, he's first they said. Let me see. first they were saying that he was recklessly maneuvering the ship, so he was too close to land anyways. Then he also had a girlfriend that was in the ship with him, and he was up there calling and making sure her dessert was being ordered. This was after the boat was in the process of sinking. This is what the reports are saying right now. So for the lives that were lost, he's facing manslaughter charges on that. They said he can serve up to 15 years in prison for what happened with the ship.
Now, I have an interesting question. I'm gonna ask you this. Now, hypothetically speaking, if I was a passenger on that ship, yes, and I perished by way of ship, would I need insurance, or you think the company would take care of all that? And who is accountable?
Was there a waiver that you signed?
Yeah.
As far as cruise ships, I know I've been on a cruise before, and what they do is give you this little like a run through in case the boat goes down, where to go and how to put on a life jacket. And these are the lifeboats. But I'm not sure if the company's holding him responsible. I think the surviving relatives have the right to sue the company, okay, but he should have personal life insurance too, just in case they don't. The family is still taken care of, because we don't know if it comes down to litigation, you don't know how long it's going to take for that money to be paid out to the family members.
Okay, well, that was just something we was touching on, something in the news. If you don't know about it, just go online, and it's the Italian cruise ship.
Yeah, I mean, and leave notes. I mean, let us know what y'all would do. Leave that on the Facebook, on the YouTube. Do you go down with the ship? I mean, I know that it's the saying, and it's like, like you said, it's part of the captain's duties to go down with the ship. But do you really want to go down with the ship? I mean, everyone wants to have a good job, but I don't know of too many people that want to go down if the job go down. So just leave us a note on there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe me saying, I was telling Lish, I wouldn't have answered the phone. The Coast Guard trying to call me. I'm not answering. Right?
Okay, that's just but in any case, before we get out here, let's get your information one more time, Ron.
Okay, my office is located 1700 Finley Road, right here in Lima, Ohio. That's also State Route 81, and you can contact me via my cell phone, area code 419-302-6340, and I would love to sit down with you and see if we can help you in any way possible.
What's the name of your company?
Primerica Incorporated.
Okay, and then there you have it. Like I always say, y'all have a good day. Y'all be blessed. Love one another. Hold on. I want to give a shout out before I get out of here to Shane down at Vervasi's. This is down in the square. That's some good food. So if y'all get a chance, get down to Vervasi's and tell Shane that Markey gave him a shout out on the Markey Chukes show. This is some real good food. I had a lamb gyro sandwich today, and it was just banging. And I told him I'd give him a shout out because the food was free.
Like 6 different ways.
Gyro, you know what I'm talking about.
Fantastic.
At any case, well, y'all have a good day. Y'all be blessed. Love one another. Peace.